I'm Angie, and along with my husband Kevin, we own Happy Acres Campground in Angola, Indiana. If you have ever traveled on any kind of road trip, you know that space is critical. Today, I'm going to share with you 10 things that we use to organize our 2025 Winnebago Ekko for our 8,000-mile road trip. Let's go inside. All right, first, before we begin talking about all of these organizational tools that we've put in the van, I want to let you know that these are in no particular order. What I think is the best might not be what you think is the best. First thing we're going to talk about is my junk drawer. It's a headrest caddy. It kind of works for all of the miscellaneous things like glasses, remote controls. We even have a construction pencil. Maybe we're going to do some construction. I like to put my mouse in there because otherwise it falls off the table. But basically it's just a nice place to throw little things. And it also has a cup holder, which is really nice because back here in the back, there are no cup holders in this area. So that leads me to number 2. Actually, I don't know if this is number 2 or if this is just bonus item. We're going to call it bonus item right now, but I got this cup holder. Again, there's absolutely no cup holders in this section. And this is where I sit. Like where Kevin's sitting right now is normally where I sit when we're driving because, well, you see who sits in the front. Jane. But I bought this cup holder and it fits a couple sides. You can pull that out for if you have a bigger cup. It works good. It came with some things to put on the bottom, but I didn't really like them. So I added those little rubber buttons on the bottom. And I have had no spills yet. Definitely a good idea. All right, let's talk about the bathroom. The bathroom is actually what I think is one of the coolest things in this van. However, it has very little storage. Pretty much the only storage in the bathroom is right here, which is nice, but it's not enough. So we added these things right here. They work really well. They keep everything secure. Things don't fall out and fly all over the place. Place for towels. I can also use the hooks to hang our towels after we use them, which works good. It looks messy. It kind of is messy, but it works. And the nice thing about this is that these holes are the exact right distance apart to hang on these hooks. I didn't plan that. It was just a happenstance. A happy happenstance. Bonus item. This is actually made by Command, like the Command strips. This thing is just stuck on here. It is a great place to keep your toothbrush and toothpaste handy. All right, we've got another organizer right back here, which is in the bedroom area. And it works great for things like remote control, one of my 25 pairs of reading glasses. I put my hair ties, I hang them down there. It also has some little clips so you can hook your cords back so they're not hanging in your head while you're sleeping at night. It's just a nice extra little organizer. It actually could be used pretty much anywhere in here. It's also set up where it can stick to the wall or you can screw it to the wall. So right now I just have it stuck to the wall. Some of my favorite organizing tools are right here in this cabinet. I just need a little extra drawer space. So right here's my drawers. So this is Kevin's up here. It's, I think, the Sterilite brand. But I got the ones that fit perfectly side to side. And I could fit another one up here at the top, but when you open the drawer, you couldn't really get into the drawer because, you know, this thing's in the way here. So instead I just made it more like a shelf. I've got some extra totes in here and miscellaneous stuff that fits pretty well. The other 2 things that are in this cabinet that I absolutely love is the trash bag holder, which I don't actually think that's what it's meant to be for. I could be wrong. But, you know, I always have so many extra of these grocery bags when I go to the store. So I've just been storing them up. And This is what we've been using our whole trip. Makes it nice. But behind it, I have my favorite item, my extendable broom, which I use at least twice a day. This is our laundry basket, and it fits perfectly side to side, so you're not getting anything that's falling or collapsing or anything like that. And it's deep enough that it still allows you to have your hanging clothes in the back. But it has these, I don't know if you can see them or not. It has these rubber sticks on the corners and across the top, so it keeps it in shape. There we go. It works great. So once it gets full, I just pull it out and I take it to the laundry room. I keep all of the laundry detergent and the fabric softener and my money, my quarters in the bottom of the laundry basket. So it's always there when I need it. I don't know what we would do with all of our dirty clothes if we didn't have something like that. When you're traveling and road tripping, you're only getting to a campground that has laundry or sufficient laundry facilities every few days, every 3-4 days, something like that. It's not like you can do laundry every day. So you got to have a place to put all your dirty clothes. All right, I've got 2 items in the kitchen that help keep it organized and paper towels handy. There is no place to put paper towels that comes with the van. So we added this. It's not anything special. I don't think it's meant for an RV. It's just a paper towel holder. But this part, again, it can stick on or it can screw on. I tried to stick it on first, but I came in here one day when it was really hot. It was laying on the counter. So I ended up using the screws. The next thing is this little caddy in the sink. And it just connects around the faucet, but it keeps the sponges and the scrub brushes and everything up out of the sink. All right, the last 2 items are probably the things that, I don't know, maybe use the most. I don't want to say they're my favorite because the broom is my favorite, and I don't know why, it just is. It's a little bit messy right now because we just got done traveling. But these shelves in here, when you buy this, it's just a big open space. There's no shelving. It comes with nothing to help you stay organized. And when you're trying to put bread and, these kind of things in there, it just doesn't work. You've got to have some shelves. But the really nice thing about these shelves is that they are expandable and you can make them bigger or smaller. You can see here where I have them almost all the way expanded. There's actually 2 of them in here, but they fit perfectly. Depth wise, they're good. We can really fit just about all of the food that we need, the dry food, in this cabinet alone. The other cabinet is for the dog stuff. These make it really nice. The last thing are command hooks. You should just buy all the command hooks. Get the heavy duty ones that want the 5-pound, 10-pound. There's probably 15-pound hooks, and put them everywhere. We have them right by the door for the dog leashes. We keep some right next to the refrigerator for coats, hats, just miscellaneous stuff. I have one in the bathroom for towels. I have some back in the bedroom where we can hang like belts and more hats, just, miscellaneous things like that, where there's not really anywhere for you to pack them, but you need them. Definitely stock up on the command hooks. We have extra in the back compartment because you just never know when you're like, oh, a hook would do really well right there. That wraps up our list of items that we've used to help make this trip a little easier. I've gotten a few more ideas, so I might have some add-ons later, but after 8,000 miles, you realize what works and what doesn't, and all of these things have worked really well for us. I'm going to put a list in the description with links, so you guys can just click the link and buy it. I get nothing from it. I'm just helping you guys out. So hopefully you found 1 or 2 items. That's it for now. Until next time, don't just camp. Camp happy.